Hello everyone, in this video we are going to have a lot of different stories and a lot of different news stories. Keep a critical mind as always. I will always try to put all the evidence and proof out there. If there isn't enough, then also you can search for yourself, but I will try to keep all those things out there for you guys. And as always, keep a critical mind and I hope you enjoy. It is happening again. Kunai Nakasato is going to graduate on September 21st, 2024. How do we find this out? It was because it was a Nijisanji announcement. TTT did debut on October 22nd, 2023, as many of you know. And yeah, she didn't even last a year. Kind of, you know, things were seeming to be on this path because if you remember correctly, recently, Kunai was telling her fans and telling everybody, you know, let go of your memberships, quit your memberships until I get back. Till I get back and give you guys content, quit your memberships. That was probably, I mean, the fact that we know that there's a queue, she already knew that she was graduating. She already had an idea that she was graduating. So that may have been her telling her community, look, I'm not going to be here. Look, I'm not going, this is not going to be good for you. So don't stay here. Go off and do your own thing. Go off and spend your money somewhere else, because memberships, I'm not going to be providing memberships, quality stuff. I'm not going to be providing these things. She made it feel like it was just a break, but it was probably her knowing by then, as we know now, it takes you somewhere around 3 to 6 months for Nijisanji to be okay and give you a date. So she knew. By the time she was saying all these things, she already knew. At least in my headcanon, that's what it is. She already had an idea. And she was trying to let her community off lightly by saying, hey, you know, don't pay for memberships while I'm not there. Hereby announce that Nijisanji and Liver Kunai Nakasato will graduate 21st of September 2024. Thank you for understanding and your support of Nijisanji En. And here is the actual announcement here. It says, thank you for your continued support of Nijisanji En. Hereby announce that Nijisanji En Liver Kunai Nakasato will graduate from Nijisanji En on 21st of September 2024 JST, Japan Standard Time. Kunai Nakasato debuted in October 2023, delighting her fans with communicative, laugh, and bubbly personality through her activities as a member of the trio known as TTT. This is very true. She was a very bubbly personality, as all of the ones in TTT seem to be. All the newer ones, all the older ones, they all have their own personalities, but she did have a very warm one. We heartfully thank Kunai Nakasato for all the contributions to Nijisanji En Liver, and we sincerely wish her the best on her next journey. At least they're doing positive in the way that they're doing graduations, at least. They're not like a big FU like they've done before with terminations. At least they didn't decide, hey, oh, no, you can't quit, we're going to fire you. They didn't decide to do that. To our fans and everyone involved, we understand how heartbreaking Kunai's graduation is, and we would like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your support of Kunai and Nijisanji En. More support of Kunai is what they were doing, not necessarily Nijisanji. At the 21st of September 2024 JST, Kunai Nakasato will cease her live activities. For further details regarding the graduation, please refer to the paragraph below. Graduation date, the 21st of September. As per Kunai's request, there will be no graduation stream. This is a big hint as to how she just was not happy. Kunai was not happy, it seems like. Because if there's no graduation stream, that means that she just wants to leave peacefully and just move on. Not have anything tie her down, not have anything like that. It sucks for the community, it does, but this is the wishes of the library. Social media accounts are public until 21st of September. Fan letters accepted until 21st of October, so until a month after graduation. We ask, of course, as they always say, do not contact the livers, contact any color instead. Do not contact any other livers that may have known Kunai. Do not contact anyone that may have known her and may have had any kind of association with her, because, I mean, it just ends up being mean if you do this. Let's see what other people are saying down here. And no graduation stream either. She really just wants to get the heck out of there. Let's face it, we all knew this was happening. You could say her graduation stream was a way out. If there's no graduation stream, if she doesn't plan to do any stream at all between now and the 21st, isn't she effectively out already? Pretty much. She actually pretty much is out already. And going to talk a little bit more on this with what these people are saying. Kunai will finally be free. Hopefully Vivi can leave soon too, but it all depends on what they wish. And this is what's important. Don't push your beliefs on other people when it comes to their live activities. Don't say you should graduate. Don't say anything like that, because it makes things worse. The PL of Kunai was very active, was very much active and saying certain things. He says, I have so many mixed feelings, but there's definitely a weight off my shoulders right now. I don't know what's going to happen next. I just need to figure it all out. And this is, of course, the PL of Kunai, who is leaving. And here is more people saying, I'm so glad they aren't as heavy anymore. Now, the question is, do we all subscribe yet, or should we keep waiting? I need to subscribe to those who graduated terminated from Niji, so now's the time for you to subscribe to PL account if you want to. Absolutely. Joke's on you. I never unsubbed, as I didn't even know she joined Niji until the whole Selen thing. So yeah, it was, a lot of people were like, yep, we're going to sub. She just had the same hopes we all did. Major company like Niji would have been the shining star of success, and unfortunately, no success was found. So there was, basically, I'm tired of everything. I'm tired of the drama. I'm tired of everything that's happening. I just want to go. And, another thing that popped up is this one. It says, not gonna lie, I'm completely effing fed up with this S right now, and this was on August 19th, before the announcement was made, because the announcement was made today on September 2nd. Hope you're doing all right. Sending lots of love, homie. Evanito already knew who they were, and they sent lots of love. Much love, gang. Evanito did know, kind of, I guess, had a clue of what was going on, and so is Carius. Much love, gang. Hope everything works out in your favor. Zion C. Slugtuber says much love to you, Sonny. And, people kind of already have an idea of what was happening, and kind of already have an idea of, who they were and what they were doing, and, all that kind of stuff. So wish them the best, and wish them all the luck in their future endeavors. And when they return to this PL, who I will reveal when it is, time to reveal it, then they're going to be happy there. Of course, Nijisisters are losing it. They will lose it. The Niji loyal fans, the overly loyal fans, the Niji cultists, I like to call them, or Nijisisters, whatever the way you want to call them, they never fail to screw themselves over and never fail to be weird in the way that they do things. It says, with one yab, pun intended, another, you think they take it easy and they offer some good words, which in the case, whatever, but here, enjoy. This BTFOs, the graduation Q rat, no 1 month waiting between all that. She was boring chud who didn't even try from day one. Claude and Vivi have been successful. Don't let door hit your ass on the way out. Wow. They're so angry that she left. The fact that you have to say these things mean that it's a lie. Mean that it's just you being angry. Wow, tell us how you really feel. Crisis and TTT were separate gens. This is the worst attempt at false flag I've seen. Sisters wouldn't use the word chud. Here we have typical NDF. We get it, sister. Your Kami Oshi was always Enikuro. Last stream was a way out, which is funny. That was the last stream. There comes a point when half an EGN is gone. Is that when Riku fires the entire set of EN? Who knows at this point. We have another one where it says, why do sisters keep supporting the little or worse corporate agency of VTubing when every ex-Niji displays some amount of mind break that obviously traces back to their Oshi, which is the company? Why do they knowingly support the dog-ass management, siphoning everything they can from the livers they claim to support? Exactly. I'm more angry at the dog water freaking management, because it really is dog water. It says basically Reddit, Twitter, Niji EN, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. And then the smile is a laugh at Niji Kex, Niji Cucks, whatever you want to call them. Magma, nothing value was lost. Why did they reply to Kunai's alt instead of her Niji account? Is this some kind of secret click? Yuki Wilson, Rabu, people are just having fun with this. I'm happy today, nothing can bring me down my mood. I hope you're having a great day too, despite the news. How can you support someone who barely did their job, not essing on Kunai? But yes, you are. But a genuine effing question, and I'm not saying this as someone who watched all their streams, not a lot. Literally just type it into Google. There are even online calculators. There is a definitive way of knowing revenue. This person was like, there's no definitive way of knowing revenue. Running someone over, oh god. I guess that's the running over the rats, I guess. And it says, were they supporting the live or were they posting daily screen caps of their numbers? I don't think anyone was. And income shaming for her flop. Yeah, I don't think anyone was doing that. I mean, that's why Vivi tweeted that's there. Owadi, shut up, liver blanks. I'm not gonna use that word. Okay, you're human. You're just a blank human. If you post anything else in this thread, a solution of 5x2, and you're admitting that everything is wrong, you're a gigantic blank. God darn it. These people and their words, holy crap. People said it about Nina. People said it about Doki would be public enemy number 1 after a few months too. Nobody actually cares about people who graduate. The second she collapsed Mint or Matara or Mikuro, well, people will be like, what the F, I always loved her. Yeah, they're gonna be people who are gonna be like that. They're always like that. There's always people like that. Here's her stuff, of course. Totally hate her. Like, I don't even watch her streams. So yeah, people are really just like, when you leave for a few months without a single squeak and then announce graduation, instantly post that on your PL, by the way, it doesn't seem like you cared at all. I think once a company doesn't care about you, you stop caring about the company. It ends up happening that way. And it's not that she didn't care at all. It's not that she didn't care about her community. She loved her community. But when you get soul crushed by the company, you stop caring about doing what they want you to do. Not that rat, but bailing out is one thing, dragging things and leading us in the dark for months is another. I mean, I can understand that feeling, I guess. But it's like you're picking at stuff just to try to make it evil. She told everyone to stop remembering her. I don't know what part of that is leading on. It should have been obvious for what was going to happen. Exactly. A lot of us were already making rumors and rats and stuff like that. But we were like, well, you know, maybe she's just taking a long break. But a lot of people, including myself, were like, privately, I was thinking, yeah, this doesn't seem good. Once you tell someone to stop memberships, it's not a good thing. You'll believe what you want to believe. Something happened earlier in her career that killed her motivation, if any. Just drag things until graduation announcement until she was allowed to, I guess. Quitting under a year makes her look like a lazy woman who didn't give things a chance. I don't see it that way. I just see it as they broke her. They broke her and then she just wanted out. And it says something happened earlier in her career that killed her motivation. Go on, sister. You're so close to getting it. That ain't a sister, but whatever you believe, genius, you want to watch me say it's because it's a Len blank. You get your gotcha. Something about that woman felt off. Hope she does well in indie. There you go again, blaming the symptoms while letting the virus run amok. These people are going crazy. And this person here, holy crap. That's I'm just talking about the basic stuff. Narrative chaser, you just want to say because company bad, right? You support her in indie then. There you go. I can't believe it took you 3 tries to get it. You need to use your thinking muscles more often. And then it's the BTFQ rat. Get a sister, Kamiyoshi was always getting kudo. Then why her RM post? Because she's making Niji look bad by graduating, duh. Management F's her on day 1. She was always a problem. That's what people say. But management after on day 1. First thread and you've casted her out, I see. Why are you all a bunch of poisonous snakes? Yeah, the Nijisisters are poisonous snakes. They'll support you until you do something against the real Oshi. The real Oshi being the company. And again, you can see management being a dumpster fire, rushing her to leave too. So much stuff. If you underperform, they mind break you saying you aren't working hard enough. Yes, every single liver, that's one thing I want to put. Every single liver who has left Nijisanji has always said, including Selene, that they weren't marketable. They weren't in any way good. Like they always felt less than. Matara, Mint, every single one who's left. Michi, Kenen Kuro, all of them have said that they've made to feel less than, and that's why they stayed for the time that they did. And afterwards, they felt like they couldn't do anything because they were outside of the company. And it says, they mind break you saying you're unmarketable, all while passing the collab opportunities to the talents they like, even though brands approach the company you in mind. This is talking about this one here, about Height and Selene. Last stream was a way out. Holy keck. Basically, yeah. I think eventually, a lot of Nijian is going to be leaving. Nijisanji doesn't want to let them leave too quickly, so it's probably going to be a monthly basis. If there's already a long queue, which there could be, it's probably going to be on a monthly basis. But let's support them while they're here. Let's support them when they're out as well. Cloud and Vivi have been successful. Yeah, no, they haven't. Vivi's just getting on day by day. And it's not because they haven't tried, because gosh darn it, they've tried. But Nijisanji has kicked them on every single step, like stepped on their feet and prevented them from moving. Both have had zero fanfare and support from Niji, and that's the biggest issue. That's why Kunai left. Zero support, zero fanfare from Niji, even though they are a new generation. A bit of a pick-me-up from all the stuff that we've been hearing with Kunai's graduation and other news that we've been hearing out there. This person wants to know that, if you have any VTubers in Nijisanji that you still enjoy, I would love to know that too. And of course, in the comment section, if there's Nijisanji enjoyers that are like, oh, I enjoy this one and other, please just support them in their enjoyment of their Oshi. Do not go and actually harass them in my comment section, please, because those will be deleted. If I see those, they will be deleted. So let's go. No drama, please. Is there anyone you guys still enjoy in Nijisanji despite everything? The only one for me is Machita Chima, my favorite V singer, and I feel gets really underappreciated. And they showed, this is Machita Chima here. And of course, they're one of their cover songs. Support them, support any other livers, whether they're in Nijisanji or otherwise. This person here says, I miss Enna and Reimu, but every time I try to watch them, I feel icky, so I haven't seen them the last time I tried forcing myself in May, I believe. I tried watching them because I really miss Reimu's Spanish streams, but just can't, so I wish them all the success in the world. That everything goes well for them, but they can't watch them. I understand that. Complete boycott, but you do you. Yeah, more than willing to support Scarle, Kunai, Vivi if they were anywhere else, but all then I'm staying away from them. And that's fine too. If you do complete boycott, it's fine too. I'm kind of in the complete boycott range. I just sometimes look at clips because clips aren't directly giving views to Nijisanji livers and like the Nijisanji themselves, and they aren't giving them the ads that would pop up. They aren't giving them any of that support. But I do still support people like in the sense of clips. Scarle, you have Rosemi, you have other good people like Reimu, you know, all these other people. There are tons of people. I mean, even Finana, she's had her issues, but Finana is trying her best. You have people like Claude who have had severe issues, but they're still trying their best. Vivi, Kunai, who's graduating, the Noth people like Twisty, all the Clara and all those other people, they're doing all they can, and I support them in clips, and that's as far as I'll go. And it says Chima's incredible. I rarely got to catch a Hana Machia stream. She's the only one I crossed the line for. Still stuck with Chrono Noir, Akina and Hoshikawa rabbit hole since the pandemic happened. So there are a lot of people that enjoy Nijisanji livers, and I will let them have that because, like I mentioned, I always mention this whenever I mention these situations where I'm trying to throw some positivity around. An Oshi is a very personal thing, and I will not disrespect you for having an Oshi. I won't do that personally. James Mason, here we go. Let's look at this bingo. Let's look at the full bingo card. Everyone, there's one from everyone. And yeah, one from every generation. That sucks. And then, you know, XLA has another one. But yeah, one from every generation so far. Danoth is too new for them to graduate. They wouldn't be allowed to graduate until close to a year, as we see with Kunai. That is the soonest you can graduate, and somewhere close to a year. And that means that she somehow was able to get out of her contract, which is interesting, which means that there probably was only a year contract. Remember, they debuted in October, so they probably had a couple of months before that, several months before that, where they were signing the contract, so their contract was probably over, and she never renewed. And you have another meme that is not Nijisanji related, just to kind of give you something. falseyed said superstar Fujikura Uruka from Face Connect poses with a sickly child during the Make-A-Wish event 2024. And the sickly child was Tenma. And Tenma says, and then you wonder why I hate your guts. And then says, that reminds me, I need to order another batch of coffee. And he's ordering the Tenma coffee. Custom roast coffee from Tenma. Understandable. Have a nice day. And he says, he learned well from the master. Merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made. Yes. Learn well from the master. That's the way to calm Tenma. The way to calm Tenma is be like, oh, but I'm ordering your coffee. And she's like, okay, have a nice day. Moving on to things like VStats, which is, I love looking at the stats of everything, the numbers, even though I'm not a math whiz, and I was never good at math. I like looking at the numbers. Here we go. VStats August report for Niji JP, plus 16.7%, Niji Yen, minus 69%. Nice. The number. The funny number. Here we have Niji JP, up 3.6, and Hololive, up. I think these are the big agencies overall, like the overall agencies. Nijisanji and Hololive, as an overall agency, I believe, they are having upticks, plus 33.2, plus 3.6 for certain watchtowers, and 33.373 there. And then you have these separate ones, I believe. Yes, these are the separate ones now. This is Holo JP up 36, Niji JP up 16.9, then Nijisanji English is down 69. Hololive English has also been down, so I think it's a downturn for a lot of the bigger agencies right now. Hololive itself is down. JP is down. Looks like here this is another one. This is another Hololive. Separate branch is down 30.8%. Face Connect. You have Aka Virtual, you have Vispo Yen, you have VLAS, all of them. Some of them are up. Like Face Connect is up, the English one is up 26.4. Aka Virtual is up 23,000%. So they're having so many more views. So that's really good. Neobaka is 781, and Meridian Project is over 200% of increase. We're having others here that I'm going to open the image in a new tab because they're all tiny, tiny, tiny. So I'm opening both of these in a new tab for you so we can go and get a little bit bigger. It didn't get much bigger. We have Kuzuha. We have the Gaming Maid Onion, which is Aqua, who's graduated. Then we have Nijisanji itself. After that, we have Miko, Koyori, Subaru, Pekora, Neoporte. We have Fubuki, and then we have Nijisanji to round up the top 10, which is, I mean, good for the individual livers. Very good for the individual livers. Now, let's see the top VTubers top 10 watched recently, like the hours of their most recent streams. There's 10 top streams, and the hours that they accumulate with 1.8 million hours for Aqua. Why? Because a lot of people were watching her now that she was graduating. A lot of people were watching her. A lot of hours were being watched. 108,000, 94,000, 65,000, etc. They were all being watched. And that's where, Kuzuha dropped to number 6. Bekora dropped 1 down from 2 to 3. Others were dropped down because Aqua was graduating, and it did push those numbers very, very high. Comparative. I'd like to point out that Kuzuha has 13.5% of Niji's JP's total watch hours, despite the branch having over 150 members. So it's just a select few that have a lot. At what point do you stop and ask yourself, if you have enough people, how does anyone get discovered in such a diluted pool? Kuzuha could have gotten more viewership if Nijisanji roster is smaller, but Riku said accelerate and bank on the eventual VTuber industry collapse, which will not happen. The only thing that would happen is Nijisanji's downfall is Chrono Noir's graduation with no successor to continue Kuzuha and Kanae's legacy. So yeah, if Kuzuha ever leave and Kanae ever leave, if both of them ever leave, it's game over, I think, for the large viewership. I mean, you'll still have the Nijisanji enjoyers, Nijisanji cultists, whatever you want to call them, that will be to the worst kind of way. They'll be loyal to them, and that is unfortunate. That you have that kind of brand loyalty, because it becomes, you get weirdos in some cases like that, but Nijisanji just is glad that they have any brand loyalty, honestly. ONShannon, previously Siska Leontine from Nijisanji ID, has finally reached 100k subscribers. If you remember, ONShannon joined Aka Virtual, which I believe was in order to, you know, because they like being under an agency, but not necessarily under Nijisanji. They probably didn't sign the silencing contract. They probably just were like, hey, yeah, Nijisanji, try and find a way to do a lawsuit or whatever. But she's finally at 100k. So that's awesome. And we have, in case you're wondering, yes, her current agency, Aka Virtual, will give her Silver Playbutton just like other members of her agency. Yes, Aka Virtual does actually send a separate plaque to them. So she's getting her silver plaque, and she is getting a silver plaque in the home offices. So the home office is going to have one, and they send one out, just like what Hololive does. Hololive has silver play buttons of every single one of their livers who have it in Hololive headquarters, but they also send one out to each and every liver. Most agencies do this because, number one, you can say, hey, look at I have a whole wall of them. I have a whole room full of these things. Look at how many of my people are doing great. It looks good for investors. It looks good for others. But unlike Nijisanji, these people actually send it to their livers. Is she the girl Kaela gonna have an HOK collab with on September 3rd? Recognize the model from Kaela's thumbnail? It is. So she's even having, now with Aka Virtual, she's having collabs with Kaela and others in Hololive. It's opening doors. Dota player, lol, Dota player united in HOK. Finally, Silver Playbutton. Now, if Hana could get out of their situation, Hana's really tied to Nijisanji. I think she's happy in Nijisanji. She's happy where she's at. So there's no need to, want to require them to leave. They'll leave whenever they have the chance. Uruka from Phase Connect now has her play button, and she's showing it off like the show off she is. I'm just playing. She has the cursed Uruka showing in the reflection. YouTube play button is just a glorified mirror, and there she is right there. It's very nice that she was able to do that. And then you have it looks almost like a Gumby type of figure, but you have the eyes popping out. Uruka channel for passing 100,000 subscribers, and this is her personal setup. It's her personal thing, and that is where we get the difference from that to Nijisanji, where Nijisanji will not even let you see it. And even if you say, I'm going to take this as a joke, you could possibly get kicked out, like what happened with Mika. So YouTube play button is a glorified mirror, and Uruka is a glorified mirror hog, it looks like. Congratulations. You guys should check on her story in the process of getting there. It's pretty funny. TLDR, she rejected the button somehow. Nijisanji could never. Congrats to the blue music bear. Congrats Uruka. Uruka stonks are looking up. Yep, next is 1 million. But yeah, Face Connect is one of the companies that does send it to their livers. So congratulations to Uruka. Welcome back, everybody, to the Vtuber Showcase, the place where I love to give some love back to the community who has given so much to me. How do I do this? By pushing up smaller VTubers. Small VTubers like myself, who want to have, a little bit more eyes on them and hopefully grow in some way, shape, or form. And today, we have Tsukitsune Snow. It says, sorry for the wait, but it's time for a schedule update at times or PST. So they're working in PST just like I am. Happy to say that my feed is finally full of cool art. I approve of this improvement. This is some of their stuff on there. We are going to be talking about what they are. It says, hello and welcome to the humble abode of this wayward fox. My name is Suki Snow. I'm an Australian descendant of elusive Japanese kitsune. A beginner V-streamer whose interests mostly lie in gaming for business inquiries, blah, 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 to go there. Nothing to show yet on this one. Stream times will vary, of course. And this is their full introduction. Play on the words of Suki, meaning moon, and Kitsune in Japanese for yokai. Fox yokai. I'm a descendant from a Kitsune bloodline, but my family was born and raised in Australia. Kitsune are fox yokai and mythical powers according to Japanese folklore. Yes, they are. They are either revered for their blessings or disliked for tricksters. In either case, Kitsune tend to have the power to morph into more human-like appearances, though with obvious fox-like traits and features. Which of the two types of Kitsune am I, though? That will be left up to you, travelers. In the meantime, hope to grow and enjoy each and every one of you, so I hope to show you guys what they're all about. Now let's take a look at their videos. Any little things that pop in here? Let's take a look. So they were playing First Descendant.
Plus 18.
At least according to this play.
We get to plus 20.
But this actually looks more like... This First Descendant kind of reminds me of Honkai Star Rail,
Plus
to be honest
19.
with you.
Can we get to plus 20?
So hopefully, yeah, hopefully you enjoy this. And also here is Tsukitsune, their actual YouTube site. And of course, they do have their VODs here. They do use a lot of their VODs here, which is smart because Twitch is a weird one. And I hope you guys enjoy this and get to take a look, you know, and see if maybe there's someone that you want to follow. I do hope that this helps you grow, Tsukitsune, and I thank you so very much for being a part of this VTuber Showcase. And anything you need, just let me know. I will try to help out in any way I can. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.